Hey, this is Nick with Android Fan Network, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Amzer Jelly silicone case for the HTC One VX. So the packaging is fairly simple, just a plastic bag. I assume that's to save on costs. And here we have the paper insert, and there's not much on it. So let's get to the case itself. So it's a nice rubber case, it's a silicone case. It's not TPU, it's not as durable as, or rigid as TPU, I guess you could say. It bends a lot easier, it stretches. TPU is a little harder material. But let's stick it on the phone itself. And since it's so rubbery and stretchy, it's really easy to put on. Some of the TPU cases can be a little stiff. This one's really easy to get on. So let's take a look at the lip that the case provides. One of my favorite parts of a case review is when they actually show the lip that's provided, because the back, the sides, those are all, a lot of the time that'll be the same on any case you look at, but the lip is what's really important for when you drop it on its face. It really protects the most important part of the phone, the screen. Alright, as you can see, it offers a decent lip. It's not huge, so it'll protect your phone if you drop it on a linoleum or a tile floor, some type of mostly flat surface. And of course, the lay on the table design is there. You can set it on your desk without worrying about getting it scratched up, getting the screen scratched up. Alright, so let's just do a little more on the lip. Like I said, it's my favorite part. Alright, that looks good. Let's take a look at the back of it. So at the bottom here we have a cutout for the speaker, and at the top we have a cutout for the flash and camera. Let's move on to this side. On the right side we have a volume rocker, cutout or area, I guess. The buttons are marked there. And one of the benefits of rubber or silicone over TPU is that the buttons aren't as stiff. TPU is a thicker, stiffer material, so a lot of the time you lose the feeling, the button's feeling, when you when you have a TPU case on there. But with rubber, it's nice and loose, it's softer, so you can still feel the buttons and they still feel pretty clicky. On the top, we have a similarly clicky button, and we have a nice cutout for the headphone jack. So it's not too deep, it has a cutout on the side there, so you can fit pretty much any shape headphone jack in there. That shouldn't be a problem. And the secondary mic cutout looks good. On to the left side, we don't have anything on this side. Alright, so it's a decent rubber case for your phone. If you don't like TPU, if you prefer a stretchier case like a silicone case, this would definitely be a good option. One thing I noticed while I was reviewing this is, if you can see it on the side there, it looks like there's a seam there, but it also looks like there's a little bit of leftover rubber. So that's something to consider. It's not a big deal. I'm sure it'll wear off over time as you pull it in and out of your pocket and all that. But there is a little bit of a seam there and a little extra plastic. And in this case, it's only $7 on Amazon, and that comes with Amazon Prime if you have it, or just free shipping. So it's definitely a good value if you're just looking for a basic case, something that you want to keep the phone slim so you can slip it in and out of your pocket easily. If you're also just trying to find a case to hold you over until you get another case, until another case is released, this is definitely a good option as well. We have OtterBox has already released their case, Spec has already released their case, but several of the other companies haven't released cases yet. I think Sadio, I don't think Sadio has released a case yet. So if you're just waiting on one of the other cases to be released, this is definitely a good option to hold you over for only $7. You can't go wrong for $7 on this nice rubber case. The material is soft touch. I didn't mention that. It's a nice soft touch feeling. I prefer soft touch. It stays in your hand a little better. Soft touch, the matte feeling, versus a glossy case that kind of slips out a little easier. So it definitely feels good in the hand. It's definitely a nice case. This is Nick with Android Fan Network. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter at Team AFN, our Facebook and Google Plus pages, which are titled Android Fan Network. Our site, androidfannetwork.com. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.